Hi, my name is Angie Janovic, and I am recording my Module 1 intro video for EDL 856, School Community Relations. I am really excited to take this class right now just because of the growth our district is going through, and that involves a lot of communication with the community and bond issues. And so all that has been a learning experience in itself. So I'm excited to relate to that and learn more in this class. I graduated from Iowa State with a degree in education and special education. I worked in Iowa for a year, mostly with fourth graders as a special education teacher. And then my husband and I moved to Kansas. And once in Kansas, I got my master's in education from MNU. And then for the last 15 years, I've worked in the Spring Hill, Kansas district. I did 10 years as a special education teacher, continued to learn so much working with a wide range of medical needs and learning disabilities. True learning experience working with a variety of people in the medical field and education. But then I decided to move into the classroom. So the last 5 years, I have been a fifth grade teacher in the general education classroom. My husband and I have two children. We have a son, Jack. He is in fifth grade, and our daughter, Adri, who is in second grade. So we're just typical family, busy with sports and school and working in classes. We just keep on the go. When thinking about school relationships, communication is so important. Even just as a teacher, thinking of the parent communication is important to definitely keep them informed. I mean, as a teacher, you're taking care of their kids. You're spending a lot of time with the most important thing in their life. So the basic communication is important of what's going on, anything you notice, keeping them up to date of what you're doing, the positives, the exciting things, even the fun little projects, just letting them know, inviting them in so that they can help. I know I've had a few projects where I've needed it would help to have a few extra hands. So invite some parents in. They love that. But as I've become more experienced, I have realized that it's much bigger than that. It's not just the parents. It's definitely the community. The school is part of that community and not just for parents. The teachers, the students, the parents, and all the stakeholders. It's been, as I've started to become more aware as we go through bond issues and how much you need their support and their buy-in for the things that you want to do, how progressive you want to be, you need that community support. So that's been a definite learning experience. Even this year, we had to hire two new principals, one for one elementary that we have, not for ours, but for another elementary we have. They needed a new principal, and then we are opening a new school in August, so we needed a new principal. And our superintendent decided he was going to do things differently, and the community was involved. On our interviewing, we had 3 different interviewing committees. The candidates had to go through 3 different interviews. There were teachers, there were, the principal, and there were also parents were invited. We had some meetings and parents that came and volunteered, and we were able to invite them and get their input. And they were in on the interviewing process, and they filled out forms. So their input was taken into consideration. Before we even got to the interview process, the district had surveys, community surveys of what people were looking for in a new principal. So definitely involving the community. I think that is great. As we get into our growth, we have grown a ton since I started. When I started, we had one elementary, 2 basically, but one only had 1 class for each grade level. We are currently up to 3 elementaries. The school I work in is over capacity right now. We are almost to 600 students, and we're really looking forward to next year with that new elementary kind of easing some of our crowdedness there. We are currently already working with the community to propose a bond issue because we know in 2 to 3 years we are going to be over capacity again with the growth of our district. So that's been exciting. We have weekly meetings. They're called vision meetings. People in the community come. It's open to questions. And then depending on the community's questions and concerns, and what their needs and visions are, that kind of drives what the agenda for the next meeting will be. So we're really trying to work that out and involve the community. And we need that in order to get their support. We can't build these schools without the community support. So long story short, just to say that I really feel the most important thing is the communication, the good and the bad. They're going to find out anyway. So it's just to get it out there right away. And definitely tell the good things that are going on, but definitely if something happens, you've got to send something out and just open communication. The most important thing is to be open and honest and respectful with everyone involved. So again, I'm really looking forward to taking this class and learning more, especially as I can relate and try and think about the growth that our district is going through. Thank you.